No.
So the setup for this is something like, let me see if I can do this. How do people, like the way you do it if you want to be fast is you actually jump, I think, oh, you know what? You go to the ground first. And then you jump up, take the damage, and you like shoot the Rinka as you're coming down. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
you take the damage first, and then you freeze the Rinka
oh, there we go. Oh, that's not so bad. Maybe I should do it this way.
as you fall. Like, I think I saw how Zenny or Zosh does it. It's really
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah. Oops. Yeah, that's the fast way to do it.
That's what they do in Hundo, yeah.
Yeah, it's really not too bad
No.
now that I've done it a couple times. But
Oh,
but that's
okay. That's what you
like,
meant by letting the damage happen, the knockback.
yeah. God. Like, this is how you can do it to have a setup for it, but you don't really need a setup for it to just to, oh my god, I can't do it at all now. Just to do the down back into it. Like I've done this a bunch of times when in races with commentators, and it's so funny because like a lot of people just know like the setup that like Zenny has done a tutorial on it, and that's probably what they're going by. And I don't do that method. Like I do a completely different setup for it, and so they're like, oh, he missed the setup, somehow he got it anyway. I'm like, that's just my setup.
Oh, shit. It's just so unintuitive,
Yeah,
holding down and back to move forward.
right. Yeah, especially if you've never done a down back before, it's really weird.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for the second Rinka.
And it's awkward even if you're comfortable with down backs already.
No.
Let's see. I haven't really been watching it. Have you gotten it at all?
Wait, I need to jump into it. Maybe the turret can help too.
Yep.
Can you just deboost up?
Yes, you can use either a ring. Like if you miss the Rinka, you can use a turret if it comes after you. Any damage, you can take
The
any
shot of
damage.
a turret. I just gotta get used to holding down and back mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Rinka has moved. That's no good. No.
And I try to hit the whatever I'm using. I try to jump into it when it's high enough that I have time to do that down back.
Sorry, you're talking like a robot right now.
Heck, am I better yet? Here, let me put this. It's probably because I'm at 60 frames per second now. Let me go to high priority on Discord.
Yeah, that's fine now. It's just like use that skip, damn it. Gone immediately? Now it's taking a while to respawn. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so what's a really good place to practice down backs? That's not amphitheater.
Let's go to the parlor again because I can show you. There's a pretty common down back that people do there. That if you get comfortable with it there, you can do it pretty much anywhere. And this one's a little awkward too because you have to turn around first and then do the down back. So get to this platform between the blue and the red doors here.
On a portal to the link to the past.
Yeah. And what you want to do is walk off the edge on the right and then turn around and do a down back. And this gives the reason that down back is important in places other than Zeb Skip. If you just turn around and try to get past this platform, even if you push down, well, if you push down, you're not going to move forward, but you're not going to clear this platform. But if you turn around and do the down back, that moves you forward. So you'll see people go down and shoot the door open there. And then just fall right in.
Oh!
Yeah, there you go. That's it.
I was surprised. Didn't expect to actually get it. Oh, I went too far forward now.
So this is my strat coming through. I don't do the moonfall in Parlor. I fall down and miss all the platforms, get to this platform, and then do that down back.
Okay. Pretty sweet. I guess it's just months and years of practice.
Yeah, exactly.
For it to be second nature. That's not too bad.
So then if you do this strat, the tricky thing is you need to shoot the shot like just to the right of this platform here so it'll get the door open.
Oh, yeah. When you're shooting from out of screen with the pea shooter, the hitbox is pretty funny.
Yeah.
So I'll just deactivate my beams. Come on. Nope. Too far forward. Okay. Just gotta get used to not going too far to the left.
Yeah. This is a pretty awkward set of inputs. But again, like, this is the first place that I learned how to down back, and then eventually, once you get comfortable with down backing, you'll find yourself just sort of doing it sort of impromptu everywhere. Like, oh, this seems like a good place to do a down back. Let's do a down back here. And it actually is as anti-intuitive as it is to do a down back. It starts to become natural.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Oh,
yeah.
missed a door.
That must be a jargle. It's something like that. But this is a commonly useful place to down back. That amphitheater. I don't know if the down back is actually important there, but I don't know. I always do a down back there. It makes me feel better.
It's like deboosting and it's short charging. Might not save a lot of time, but feels good.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to think if there's any place else that's like really helpful to down back. Sometimes going down Red Tower, I'll do a down back, although I don't know that it's necessary. Never really tested. I'm gonna go over there.
Just have to practice when to shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's another thing I forgot to mention. You know when you're falling, well, I just did it accidentally, but when you're falling in a down back or something, and you just kiss the lip of a ledge and it sends you faster downward. Am I imagining this, or does this happen for real?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Not sure what you're talking about. So maybe it's happened. I just never noticed it before.
It's really weird, like what happens when you're just like touching the corner of a ledge as you're going down, and you don't quite land on it, but you don't quite clear it, and like Samus falls down further faster for like I don't know, half a second.
I don't know. I guess I never noticed it.
I can't do it anymore.
Lomian is saying it's a type of Kago, apparently.
When you accidentally metamorph. I just have to look at video when you shoot. Oh, I got it.
Nice. G friggin' G.
No.
Oh, nice job, Fox. Yeah, that down back Zeb skip is so feels good. Alright, let's see.
It'd be nice if I knew another way to Zeb skip.
You know what? Let's do the attic strat next before we do the X-ray climb stuff. Because then we can just hang out with X-ray for a little bit. And I only know one strat. I know two strats.
I remember watching a weekly once, and I think it was Maniacal. It was one of the better runners, and he froze the what did it called, like the tapeworms thing, this ice clip to Shaq, but he did it too low or too high. I don't remember which. And like he did some X-rays thing, turning around, and then he was able to clip through the ceiling.
Yes. Yeah, that's super.
Wait for the thing to thaw.
It's super easy. It makes it easier. If I have X-ray, I will always do that. I'll always do that clip with X-ray. Okay, so I'll show you my strat through the attic.
The Mog Ball PB thing?
Yes.
Or something else, really.
If there's something else that you're wanting to learn, I don't know it. This is the only strat I know. So so basically
because the thing that sorry.
No, go ahead.
Okay. So the thing that fascinated me was you drop you do the Mog Ball, you drop the PB, and even the wingless Key Hunter on the left, even though he's off screen, he gets hit twice and dies.
Yeah.
Whereas if you just come into the room and just stay there as he's taking the power bump to his face, he doesn't die. So I'm like, what the hell's going on there?
Yeah, he will though. Like if you just jump through, the power bomb just has to be low enough. But if you do a nice low power bomb, he'll die. But yeah, so to do this, first of all, you want to get not as far right as you can, but you want to make sure you go through the door pretty far right, so that you have enough running speed from the platform below that you'll be able to clear the Key Hunter underneath.
Is it easier with boosts on or off?
I have
No
boots on right
difference.
now.
Okay, so during the door transition, what are you holding, if anything?
So let's see.
Dash
During the
and
door
jump and
transition,
right?
all I'm holding is. Hang on, I'm not sure. All I'm holding is dash. That's it.
Dash, jump,
Because what
and
you
right. I can
not
see
even.
your
No, I'm not holding those
foot.
though. Those are just being held because
So
of the
you
door
let
transition.
go of dash. Oh, because of the door. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the only thing that I'm holding is
I
dash.
remember that. Because of the
That's
transition.
yeah, that's it. Just dash.
Okay.
And then I repress jump. Once I have my height up there, and then do the mock ball.
I'll make a
And that's the first part
save
of it.
state. Yes, I keep. Yeah. Right, chip.
And if you miss the mock ball, it's not the end of the world. Like it'll still work. It's just that you'll get hit. And I would never do this strat with low health anyway. I do my safe strat if I have low health. And then if you have wave or better, you can just shoot the atomic over here. Nice. If you don't have wave, then you'll want to shoot him with a missile.
Just forgot to lay the power bomb.
That's actually the hardest part for me when I do this.
Oops.
Like
Spring jump.
I tend to try to lay the power bomb while I'm in either my morph or unmorph animation, and it's really frustrating.
Oops. Oh, I'll disable space jump. That might make this easier. You know when you try to make a mock ball and the space jump just sends you
Yes.
upward again? That's not what
Yeah.
I wanted in the game. Oh, the attic spark too. I either always miss the first. Just clip him lightly or something. It's not enough to kill him outright.
Yeah, sorry, you
I'll
cut
try-
out for a second. I didn't hear most of that. I had to reset Discord to high priority. What did you say about the attic spark?
I either miss the first atomic or the second one. And when I do get hit both, the key hunter doesn't die from my spark, and I don't know why. Like,
Yeah,
I can just go through his wings or something.
So there are a couple things with that. The first thing is that key hunter is global. So if you do that spark late, he'll be too low, and you might miss him. So you want to get over there. The way that the whole thing works, you do this whole mock ball, shooting the atomic thing, and then you want to immediately turn around and get this spark.
And get hit by the falling spark.
Yeah, that's the other thing. So that spark is not global. So if you miss the mock ball and just kind of get over there slowly, it gives the spark time to fall before you get there. So you want to do everything as fast as possible. But if you hit the spark once, okay, so let's say I'm too slow and I'm coming over and oh no, I hit the spark. Let the spark fall and then come back and try again. And then probably you'll miss the key hunter like I did, so that's frustrating. But that's all you should miss. And sometimes you won't even miss that. Sometimes you'll hit the key hunter too.
Oops. You know what? I'm just getting slightly annoyed by spring ball. I'll remove screw attack while I'm at it. Okay. Oops. I repressed it too early.
Yeah, you actually have quite a bit of time to repress for that. You do have to shoot that atomic.
Oh, the one on the right?
Yeah, the one on the far right. It just takes, if you have wave or better, you can just shoot him with a wave, with a beam shot.
Wait
Otherwise, you have to switch to missiles for it. And then, whoops.
Oh, another thing. While we're in wrecked ship, Fantoon. I can't tell you how many times I've, you know, I was right about where he would open about this pattern, and I would I would kill the blue flames as they spawn and shoot a missile at his eye, and the missile just goes through his eye, doing no damage, like he doesn't have a hitbox.
Yeah, Fantoon's a dick, like that. I don't know why that
So
happens.
what happens
sometimes.
there?
I don't know. I don't know.
Nobody knows.
It just happens sometimes, and yeah, probably. I'm sure somebody knows, but I don't know. So I don't know. For this spark, I am looking at this, like in the background, this sort of ceiling up here. If you're right up on that line, you're gonna hit this thing. So I just try to aim a little bit below that. So kind of between this blue television thing and the ceiling here. And that's kind of where I try to do the spark. It's better to be too low than too high. If you're too low, too high you miss everything because you'll bonk the ceiling penis. But too low and you might miss a few enemies, and that's it. No harm, no foul.
Yeah, I got it. And now I have to go back on the way right to.
Nice.
I can't figure out this Fantoon's hitboxes, and it's infuriating.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
It's like, I don't mind being wrong. What I don't tolerate is not knowing why I'm wrong.
Right.
It's like, tell me what I'm doing wrong, asshole.
Yeah.
Just don't be coy about it and hint it. Just say it outright,
Exactly. Yeah, sorry I can't help with that. I get frustrated with it too, because like you say, it's like you shoot the missile and it goes like right through his eye.
I was open and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Game Boy Advance version? That sounds awful, Valkyrie.
Yeah, I missed the mock ball.
Yeah, you're jumping through the door a little. At least these last two times I watched, it still worked.
I missed the atomic.
But you'll probably make your life easier if you try to jump a little bit farther right through the door.
Farther right? Okay.
Like not super far right, just a little bit farther right.
Kind of like that.
Yeah, nice.
I keep thinking I'll bong the side of the door, but where you appear in the next room has nothing to do with. Nah, that's way too early. It's better. Well, you can dodge the damage you'll take just jumping over the key hunter.
Yeah, that works too. I mean, it's
a backup.
Yeah. And this works if you don't have high jump as well. In fact, not even sure what the difference is.
Is the atomic again?
Ooh. Whoa, that feels really bad. So if you don't have high jump, then you do want to jump a little bit farther on the sort of in the center of the door. Oops.
Odds are pretty good in rando. You won't have high jump there, so I should take them off.
Oh man.
Because in rando you won't have them. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah! Wow. That's a huge difference.
Yeah, I hate this.
All right. I
What?
didn't jump high enough this time.
What is wrong? I can't get morphed for some reason.
Did you turn it off?
No. No, I just checked. There we go. Yeah, that's gross. I didn't realize how much worse that felt. I've never compared it like back to back like this. I've only either had high jump or not. And so I'm like used to not having it or used to having it by the time I get here, but ugh.
You need to jump just as you're done getting up the stairs, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Boostless. This is so much faster than just walking around and shooting your ammo at them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is super fast.
Yeah, I didn't jump high enough for the middle atomic. Oops.
Hello, Stack.
Whatever. Nope. That's a tricky mog ball.
It is. It's somehow harder without high jump. I don't know why. Like it shouldn't be harder.
Maybe not enough speed.
Maybe. I mean, if you get the mock ball though, it should still work.
What did you say again about the falling sparks?
If you're too slow with it, so
It
they
hits
are
you.
not. Yeah, they're not global. So if you're too slow and it hits you once, here, let me just demonstrate this real quick. I'm gonna turn my high jump boots back on because I miss them. Okay, so I'm gonna go in, and I'm gonna do the first part of this. And oh no, I was too slow. I got hit by the spark. Oh no, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna try again. No, hang on. I gotta get hit first. Okay, I get hit. Shoot. Okay, let's go back and try again.
You get hit again.
Yeah, except I'm not.
Wow.
Anyway, okay, I'm demonstrating poorly, but usually that's what happens. Like you go and you get hit, you try again, you get hit. The reason is because the spark is not global. So when you go back, you're timing it perfectly so that you get the thing off screen and it's going to hit you every single time. So if that happens, just like wait here, wait for the spark to fall and then go back.
Okay. I don't need to charge all the way from the other floor penis anyway. There's enough room for a short.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine too. Just wait for it to fall and then do a short charge. But either way, you know, just wait for it. Because I see people all the time, they get hit and they go back, and then they get hit and they go back. And that was me. Until I finally figured that the thing wasn't global. I used to think it was just random. But it falls, I think it falls at a steady interval.
Yeah, it's steady.
So, all right, well, let's see. What's next on the list here? Oh, the clip.
atomic again.
Okay, I'm really bad at this clip, but I'll show you how to do it. It's homing. I think you're right.
Which clip? Oh, yeah, the one on the way here.
Yeah, I never do this because I'm inconsistent with it, and like for me, not doing it is safer and usually faster than trying to get it.
It's super useful on your way out of Wasteland because with the iframes you get by Do you know what I'm talking about in Wasteland when you're coming back from Ridley?
Yeah, like clearing the ceiling so that there's the one tile of.
They laid a power bomb at a height, so a layer of power bomb blocks. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's like one thickness of it,
I need to learn that.
and
I
then
sort
they
of learned
they
it
clip
once.
through the ceiling. They get hurt by the ceiling wall side hopper, and then with the iframes they do a short charge to the swag way out. And all they do is take one hit, and it's super fast. Okay, I'll just go back down. Just reset the room.
God, I'm getting so annoyed with this.
Everyone tells it's really easy. Just look at her feet. They'll clip in the floor. That's when you can just jump. Like what are you talking about? Doesn't work.
Yeah, I don't look at her feet. I look at her head.
Oh.
So here's the thing: if you just jump in like this, her head is all the way at the ceiling, right? The way to get that, the different setup, I just hold angle. So just hold angle and jump in. It didn't work that time. What the heck? So now you can see there's space between her head.
Yeah.
And the ceiling. Then you just release everything. Don't hold angle and just jump, and you'll go through. I don't know why it didn't work that one time. Oh, I know why it didn't work that one time. So when you jump in, you do have to release jump.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. If you hold jump all the way in, then you'll get stuck in there. But if you release jump while you're holding angle, then you get that.
Jeez.
But yeah, that's it. That's all there is to it.
Oh, it's useful too on your way back from other way, because you can spare a power bomb by clipping, but you don't see Samus, so it's a blind.
Oh yeah, that's a hard one. I managed to do that one once, ever, and it took me, I don't know, it took me like 5 minutes to finally get it. Yeah, so that's an easy one. Okay, let's do X-ray stuff. I'm surprised you don't know X-ray climb.
Well, I don't really intend to, do it for like how many rooms you do it normally. Like the way from Dragon, back from Dragon. I should learn that, the way back from Dragon. If it's suitless.
Yeah, actually, let's go there. Let's go to, we'll X-ray climb up that.
But no, I was mostly intrigued by the X-ray assisted ice clip.
Do you want to do that first? Actually, no. You know what? Let's do the X-ray climb first, because the ice clip is actually the same thing. It's just you're doing one iteration of it rather than continuously climbing. So let's go down to Dragon. Make Dragon dead.
Where are we going? We're going to Aqueduct? Oh, Dragon.
Yeah. And go ahead and turn gravity off, since it would be off. And also turn morph off. Anytime you're doing an X-ray climb, you want to turn morph off, because if you accidentally morph during the X-ray climb, you will you'll soft lock in the wall.
Soft lock. Okay, events, bosses. Event bottom are dead. Okay. Okay.
All right. So to set this thing up, you can either moonwalk into it or just I usually use X-ray to kind of nudge myself in little by little. Oh, did you load a save state?
Yeah, I wanted to save and I loaded the save state. Oops. Okay. Events, bosses, and teleport to Dragon. I sure showed that Florida who's boss.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Now I have a save state.
Sweet. So so you can either moonwalk into the door, or you can like keep pressing and releasing X-ray, just kind of nudge yourself further and further in. Either way, just get yourself all the way in into the door so you're like right at the transition. And what you're going to do is you're going to do a stationary spin jump and then do a door check by pressing to the left. And what that'll do is pressing left will do a check, like a wall jump check on the door transition, and it'll force you into the transition. So even though you're pushing left, you will go through the transition to the right. You need to do it while you're spinning, kind of
I will
at the
have
middle.
to see the button inputs for that.
Okay. Kind of at the middle of the door, but toward the bottom. So I'm probably too high here. Yeah. If you end up crouched like this, you can't use X-ray. So you have to end up in a standing position.
Right, you need to unequip morph.
So you do a stationary spin jump and then press to the left.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, and
Away.
that didn't work.
Yeah, I'm right at the transition. That's not how you do it. How do you do a spin jump that doesn't move left or right? That's
So you tap to the left and release. Like you just tap it for like a couple frames. And then you press jump like just as you release it. I think it's technically after you release. And you will move a little bit. Like you can see me doing this. I'm moving like a pixel at a time or a few pixels at a time every time I do it. So it's a stationary spin jump in that you're not moving once the spin jump starts, but you will move forward just a touch before you do the jump.
Okay. Yeah, I get it.
Okay, let me get in here and make a save state in the doorway because for some reason I'm not getting this right now. There we go. This is how you want to end up. You want to be stuck in the door in a standing position and hold left all the way through the transition until you're in the next room and stuck.
I'm crouched, damn it.
Yeah, the reason that happens is because you're basically hitting the ceiling, and so you're getting knocked into a crouch. So that's why you want to do it like at the bottom half of the door. So you can do a full jump. Like when I do a full jump, and then as I'm at the bottom of the door, then I push to the left.
Hey,
Nice. Okay. Now there's basically two steps.
I wasn't doing it fast enough.
We're doing it fast enough. Oh, you mean yeah. So you can either do it like you did, or just do the full jump and then do it as you're coming down. Either way is fine. So I'm going to show you one method for the X-ray climb, which is safe, where you're not going to fall out of the wall. Once we do one wrap, then I'll show you the other method, which is faster, but it's less safe if you're not fully lodged into the wall yet. So what you're going to do is from here, you're going to crouch, and that'll move you up a little bit. And then you're going to turn X-ray on, turn around while holding X-ray, and then you're going to turn back to the left, and while you're in the turn animation, release X-ray. And Samus will stand up. Perfect. So then you just keep doing that. Then crouch, X-ray, turn around, and then release X-ray while you turn toward the wall.
Oops. Okay.
So then just keep doing that until you wrap around and are flush with the door again, and then I'll show you the other method. So you crouch.
X-ray.
Yep, that's it.
Oops. Oops. Yeah, this is kind of tedious.
It's really tedious.
But it could win me a race one day.
That's right.
It's when you crouch the next time that she... Oops, I might... Okay, she's standing up now. Oh.
One thing that's important, don't ever jump while you're doing X-ray climb. That's other than morphing while you're in the wall, that's really the only way to soft lock. But I don't remember if it's when you're crouched or when you're not crouched. One of the ways will soft lock you and one of the ways won't, but there's really no reason to ever jump while you're X-ray climbing.
And you disable morph ball so you don't accidentally double tap down.
Exactly, yep.
Then crouch again. It's harder when you can't see her.
Yeah. Yeah, you just kind of have to visualize in your head what's going on.
Oh. There she is. That's too fast. There we go. Oops. No.
All right, so then doing the faster version is super intuitive. It's just doing the same thing, only both directions. So you crouch. It doesn't matter which way you're facing. Crouch, turn X-ray on, and then release it as you turn around. Crouch, do X-ray, and release it as you turn around. And so now you can do it both ways. The problem with doing that before you're fully into the wall is you can fall out of the wall.
Oh,
Like if you press away from the wall and actually accidentally hold it for too long, you can fall out of the wall and then you have to start all over again. And now when you get to about where I'm at now,
yeah.
what's gonna
The head
happen?
popping in.
Samus is gonna come out of the water, and the only reason that matters is now her turnaround animation will be faster, so you have less time to release X-ray to do the turnaround. So it'll feel a little bit different. The timing will feel a little different, but then you just get yourself lined up with the doorway, and you're out.
But if I fall out of the wall, it's just I have to restart. I'm not soft locked.
Right. Yep. Yeah, in this case. Now if you like there are some places where if you're doing an X-ray climb and you fall out of the wall, you might fall out into an area that you wouldn't normally go and you might be soft locked. But the only places that I can anticipate you ever needing this is here and to get to oh, actually
Yeah.
no, never mind. I was gonna say something.
I might
No.
locked or someone.
If you do the spring ball one and you fall in, like say you don't have grapple and you get to the top, you don't have a suit and you fall down, that is a soft lock.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? Because then you'll be above where that grapple block is. You won't have a way to fall through and you won't have a way to get up.
Am I stuck? Because she's not on crouching.
Nope, you're above the water level now.
Can I jump out? No.
If you shoot up, you should be able to jump out. Like shoot up to open the door.
It's not
And
opening.
you should be able to jump out from here. It might already be open, maybe.
No, I'm.
Are you stuck?
Can't jump.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still too low, maybe. Oh wait, you didn't make a save state, did you? Oh, you can still use
No.
X-ray, so you're fine. As long as you can still use X-ray, you're okay. You just have to release it probably a little bit earlier than you've been used to. Release X-ray as you turn around a little bit earlier.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Because that window is just a lot tighter now since she's turning around faster.
I'm out.
Sweet. All right. Okay. So now that you understand that, basically you can use that X-ray turnaround from a crouch
Yeah.
in a few different useful places. And one of those useful places is down to get into Spring Ball. So let's go down there.
Aqueduct, I guess.
I'm going to the tube. I don't know what's the best place. They're probably about the same. Oh, I need to turn Morph on. I can't lay a power bomb if I don't have Morph on.
But you know that hole getting stuck in the wall thing? In a door, rather?
Mm-hmm.
That's actually from Metroid 1. That was the way
Yeah.
you go out of bounds.
Yeah.
Same thing.
It's so funny. I always thought that was really funny that worked in both of them. Okay, so go on through and just kill the... Oh, I still have a whole nother room to go through. What am I doing? So go through and just kill all the Puyos. I'm gonna give myself better beams.
The way I saw him do it, he froze a Puyo and then jumped on it. Wasn't quite at the right height, so he did the X-ray thing, and then he was able to jump out through the ceiling.
Yep. So there's one Puyo that's all the way at the top. You're not gonna hurt him. Anytime I do this, I kill all these Puyos at the bottom first.
Yeah.
Just to get them out of the way. And then let's see. I turn off screw attack if I have it, and obviously plasma, so that you don't murder the Puyo. But okay.
Spring ball.
Okay. So
Oops. Ooh.
So you're basically just going to do the same thing you were just doing with the X-ray climb. You're going to freeze the Puyo when he's pretty high. Oops. And then once he's frozen, you need to morph and unmorph in order to be able to use X-ray. I don't know if he's high enough right now. We're going to find out. But then you just do that turnaround while you release X-ray thing to stand up. And then you can just jump through. Yeah, I don't think he's high enough for you right now. Yeah, pretty high for this to work. I just got the regular ice clip.
Nope. Okay, so it's when he jumps away from you, he's not high enough. It's when he comes in.
It's either way. He has a high jump and a low jump, and it's RNG.
Fickle Mistress RNG.
Yeah. All he wants to do is the low jump for me right now. God.
I might keep string ball for this because.
There we go. So, yeah, he's not high enough there, I don't think. So, like, you can see where he is for me right now. This is probably about the lowest that he can be. That might work where you are. I think that would have worked.
I noticed. Oh! Shit, I had it and I fucked it up. And I noticed in some circumstances, you need to hold down or up as you're jumping to go through, not just tapping jump. Holding jump, rather. Yeah, that won't do.
Yeah, I kind of like what you're doing, actually. Just letting him go from below. I think he's got to be higher than that, though, too.
Yeah.
That should work.
If I can get the turnaround thing. There we go. Yeah. It's slightly easier than the CF clip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I have a safe state? No, I don't have a safe state, damn it. Well, I got it. I was, yeah. It's
Yeah.
it's
GG.
less fickle if you do it from the bottom, I think.
Yeah, well, and the thing is, like with the standard, like the traditional ice clip without using X-ray, it's a specific pixel.
Yeah, it's really fickle.
Yeah, like 1 pixel too high or too low, it's not going to work. With this, it's very variable. Like there's a huge window. You just have to be high enough, basically. As long as you're high enough, it'll work.
It's kind of like having high jump boots for snail clip. Makes it way easier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, let's see. So then we just have blue suit.
Yeah, blue.
So what do you want to do with blue suit?
They call that a yellow suit or something? Because I can dash with it. It's you can't hold dash when you have the blue suit. Is that the one I'm thinking about?
Yep. Yeah. So I think you might have cut out for a second.
Okay, so blue suit is the one you can't hold dash, or you
That's
lose
right.
it.
Yep.
Okay, you have to walk everywhere, or jump,
Yeah.
I guess. Easier
So
when you have space jump.
do you want to know, like, you want to know how to get the blue suit, or?
Well, what's this use? Will it make my life easier if I do suitless Dragon in combo rando because I'm in gravity go mode and I just backdoor Dre? Is that another way to? Because I can use that one to spark across Coliseum or something, right?
Well, so usually you need to get the blue suit in order to get out. Like if you're doing Dragon suitless, if you don't have Spring Ball and you don't have X-ray, then it's just one more method of getting out. So grapple, Spring Ball, X-ray, and getting a blue suit. Those are kind of the 4 kind of pieces of equipment you can use to escape Dragon, and you can use them in different combinations. So you don't know how to get a blue suit from Dre? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because when she catches you while you're crystal flashing, that's a yellow suit.
Right. Yep. Literally all you have to do to convert that to a blue suit is get grabbed. Well, first get gooped. And then while she's coming after you, do the wind up to do a spark. And if she grabs you while you're in that wind up, then you'll get the blue suit.
Oh.
So we can go do that real quick.
Yeah, it's gonna have to.
So make Dragon back alive if you killed her.
Yeah, that works suitless too, or just with gravity, or not gravity, or.
Well, if you have gravity, you wouldn't need to do this. So let's.
Yeah, that's right. I would just gravity jump.
Yeah. Oops. I'm almost dead.
Refill.
All right, so we'll turn off gravity.
Events, right? Bosses.
Yeah. Otherwise, all you really need is the ability to do Crystal Flash.
Yes, which requires Morph to be activated.
Right. Yeah. Did you have Morph off?
Yeah. You're almost dead. All right, that's what you want.
Yeah, I took off all my E-tanks. So I took away all the E-tanks, all the reserves, so that I could damage down pretty quick. But, okay, so the way I do this... Let me kill these turrets first.
Delayed wall jump is difficult. Oh, I got it.
So, first you just want to kind of hang out down here and just try to get a Crystal Flash in while she's doing her goop phase. So here we go. She should be gooping. There's the Crystal Flash. I get grabbed. And then get yourself released. And you'll usually see people do this with grapple, but it's not necessary. So I'm going to do it without using grapple right now. You literally just have to get gooped, and then see how I'm flashing now?
Yeah.
Now I have the blue suit. it won't be blue when you're suitless underwater, but if you have the like these echoes, then that is a blue suit.
I was wondering why I didn't get the echoes. I thought it was my sprite, Dark Samus, but turns out I didn't have a blue suit.
Oh. Yeah, and as long as you're moving with blue suit, you can't get hurt. So like I can, oops, I landed just as she came through,
Ow.
so I wasn't moving. But as long as you're moving, she can't hurt you. Hello, Ada.
It turns out I was rated by Speedrunners Arena like 20 minutes ago.
Oh,
I don't have enough space on my screen to see my chat right now.
Yeah.
I got gooped first. You have to do that before she goops you. Otherwise she flees.
Yes. So let me show this again, because you don't really want to do much moving around. I start out over here, and if she does a swoop first, I basically just go back and forth on either side of this little crab. So here she comes. Hopefully she'll swoop.
Okay. Oh, my reserves are not empty. God damn it.
Oh. Her RNG might be set for me now, but I basically just sit and wait here, and then if she does the goop, then I just am ready.
Hurting myself down. Okay. And I'm dead. Because she swooped just...
No.
Oh, just...
Yeah, sometimes she'll do that.
Oh, right, I'm still at 3. I keep thinking I save stated, but I didn't.
This freaking asshole.
How much does he do on a swoop? Like 60?
Without... If you have Varia, she'll do 80.
Exactly 80. I was exactly at 80.
Perfect.
It can't be more perfect than that. Shit. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. Hey, let go, Samus. Jeez.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a delay with that.
So I just break free now.
Yep, just break free and then
Wait to get gooped and then do the shine spark.
Yep.
Didn't get it, I think. Ah, I should have safe set it again.
Yeah, it looked like you didn't get it. So oh, you're back here again. So you can try again. Like if you miss it, you can just try again.
Oh, that's cool. She just ignored me.
Yeah.
I can do this later on my own, I guess.
No,
I know the basic.
And this is fine. Like, so what happened there is you laid the power bomb a little bit late, which I mean you didn't really have a lot of time, but it was late enough that it cleared all the goop out, so there wasn't much goop left to grab.
Nope. I don't have the blue suit. I'll try again.
Yeah, you don't have to crouch.
I'll just jump up.
Yeah, just jump.
With all...
So that's partially why the flash suit is dangerous, because it's really easy to waste. So you didn't get it that time because you got knocked back from another one of the goops. So if you're in the windup and another group hits you while you're in that windup, it'll cancel the windup. It's stupid.
Yeah. Oops. I wasted it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's easy to do. So if you do want to do just like a straight jump up, if you're holding angle down, you can safely jump straight up. So a lot of times if you have a flash suit, that's sort of like a good strategy is just to just be holding angle down all the time.
Okay, break free. Oh, too early.
Oh yeah, so don't push up at all. Literally, the only thing you want to push is jump, because if you push up, then it'll execute the spark immediately, and you won't get that wind up.
Okay. Oh, I get it. Okay. I'm too used to holding up.
Yeah, usually you want to, because you want it to be fast, but in this case, you need that little bit of buffer time for her to be able to grab you.
I think I got it. Did I? No. I think another goop hit me.
No, you got it.
Oh yeah, I have a little trail. Oh, and then I just wasted it. Great. Okay.
Nice.
Now
Yeah,
don't press dash. Do not press dash. And don't crouch because you use it.
right.
Oh, I still have it.
Yeah, so you can, if you crouch, you'll still have it indefinitely as long as you don't use it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And pressing dash actually doesn't matter if you're underwater, but it's good practice to not push dash when you have blue suit.
I can see why people use the grappling kill because it's pretty hard to do the
Yeah.
ammo kill.
Yeah, you know what? In fact, let me show you the grapple kill on this, because there's actually a pretty good setup for it. There you go. Where's my save state? Give myself more tanks.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
You stupid shrimp.
Ouch. I lost it because I pressed up. Okay.
So stupid. I'm an idiot.
So, speaking of awkward shine sparks on the water, do you know why sometimes in the waterway when I don't have a gravity suit, I jump in the water, I do like jump plus left, and sometimes it doesn't do anything?
Yes, we can take a look at that. I used to have that same problem.
I feel
Okay.
like I do nothing different than usual. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't.
Yeah, I'm almost positive that I know what's going on, and I'll show you.
Cool. Teleport to.
But before we do
where
that,
am I
let me show you this grapple kill, because it's
Yeah.
there's a pretty good setup for it. It depends on whether she's coming from the left or right. So I've already done the crystal flash, and then I come over here and I wait, and I can stand up here. You jump up to here. Let me get her dead, and I'll show you kind of what I did. So when she's coming from the right, if you stand here, you have to hold angle down, because you're going to do a straight jump up. And if you don't hold angle down, you'll execute the spark, right?
Yeah.
So hold angle down, and then you're going to release it when you're right in front of the turret. So just make sure you're still holding jump, but release angle, and that'll make you start to execute the spark. You'll have that wind up, and then she'll grab you, and you can grapple from there with an angle up. Let me do that again. So here she comes.
Oh, right. Blue suit just...
Oops.
Do you have a blue suit right now?
I don't have a blue suit here. Right now,
okay.
Right now I just have the flash suit. Oh yeah, it was on grapple. Stupid. Make sure you're on grapple. That's important. So there were a few different parts to that. The first thing is getting over here. Another thing that's important with this is you have to get gooped from the side. If a goop hits you on the top or the bottom of Samus, you'll get knockback. But if it hits you from the side, you won't get that knockback. So then you can jump up, and then so you jump and then release angle, and it'll like the flash suit will start kind of, you'll start executing the suit, and then just angle up and grab the turret. If this happens from, I don't think it's going to happen right now because I think the RNG is set, but if she comes at you from this side, you want to get right up against the wall, and you want to basically do a full jump. You want to be above the turret on this side, but otherwise you do the same thing. You hold angle down, jump up, release when you're at the top, and then you're going to do a straight out grapple. Rather than angle up grapple, you're going to do a straight out grapple. I'm going to see if I can get her to do this. Oops, that's not good. I'm going to try to get a goop from the left.
Will I kill myself? Almost.
Nope, she only wants to goop on this side. Usually that's what you want. This is normally ideal. Because the right side is a lot harder. Okay, here we go. So that's the setup for this side. So she comes in goops, jump into the goop on the side. Anyway, it's something to practice. If you have grapple, it's easier to kill her, basically. But you have to do it with this setup. It's hard to get grabbed by the goop when you have blue suit, because if you move, then it kills the goop and she runs away. Yeah. So in order for this setup to work, you have to do it before you have blue suit.
Oh, yeah. Before you have... Oh, because when she dies, you get a blue suit. You get a blue suit if she dies when you have a yellow suit? How does it work?
No, it's the same. So watch this one more time. I have the yellow suit right now.
Okay.
It's the same. I have a blue suit now, even though she's not dead. So if I release myself, I have blue suit. So the thing that gives you the blue suit is doing the wind up. And I just did that during this execution here. So you can see I'm flashing there.
Yeah.
That's what gives the blue suit. And then just killing her during that Oops, I keep missing. Killing her during that phase, those are separate things. So I already have the blue suit, but now she's dead because of the grapple.
So when you let go of jump, that's when you're no longer in a. Like, if I just jump and let go of everything, no, that doesn't work. Yeah, her trails, her after images,
Mm-hmm.
they
Oh
stop
yeah,
showing when you let go of jump.
yeah. It's
Does she still have a blue
weird.
suit like that, or
Yep.
it's just like visual? Okay.
Yep.
So
Just visual.
if I break a goop, then like that, and Dragon will run away.
Yes. Yeah, as long as you're moving, I think. Boy, now. Hmm. Hang on, let's find out. Oops. You freaking goop. I'm in a weird spot to be able to do this right now. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna jump up and release jump. Yep, yeah, so it's just image. Still have the goop. Yep.
Waterway.
Okay, yeah, let's go waterway. Teleports.
Being supposed to. It's a DLC room.
That's right.
So ahead of time, I will make a save state before I forget.
Me too. Okay, I'm gonna try to replicate what the problem that I used to have with this. Yeah. You kind of do this weird, funny jump forward thing, right? Rather than getting it. The reason that happens,
yeah,
is you're doing it too fast.
Oh.
So what you need to do, press and hold jump. Yeah, I'm gonna get a save state when I have that. So press and hold jump, but don't press to the right
Left,
until you kind of start moving up a little bit, like until you get that wind up. Because the problem is, Samus moves slower.
Underwater, yeah.
Underwater. So if you try to go too fast, like every one of these times I'm trying to go too fast. And normally that would work if you're not in the water.
Because we're underwater. Yeah.
And I think that's probably the problem.
Well, I've just done it 10 times in a row, so I guess that works.
Yeah. It took me the longest time to figure out what I was doing wrong with that, because I can't even replicate it right now, but I would get this weird funny jump. Like Samus would sort of like,
yeah.
I don't know, just sort of move to the left a little bit, but kind of jump straight up and then do a weird shine spark. And it was because I was just trying to do it too fast.
So there's one thing I just wanted to discuss, and we're in the area. It's Bobo skip, because I know there's a lot of places where you can stand and still get it, and I wonder how close you can actually get to the hole. Because I used to be doing it. I don't know if you're watching. I do it from here. I think you do it from here too.
Yeah, it'll take a second. I am watching, but there's a little bit of stream delay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's my spot.
But
right by the
Recently,
squiggly.
I just noticed you can do it from a lot closer. You can do it from here.
Yeah, there's a whole
Uh,
multitude of places you can do it from.
Now that I want to show it, it doesn't work. There we go. So this what I use is her heel almost touches the little plant. There's like a pixel between them.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Yeah, I've
wonder, can
seen.
you do it from point blank? Basically, that would be pretty sweet.
I think there's a point even closer than that. I've like the whole thing is it just like depending on where Samus is, there's like I don't know if it's subpixel stuff or what, but like the super missile, the way that it moves and the way that it accelerates, um, that block is in a spot where the super missile will go off the screen before it hits the block in most cases. And what you're doing when you set up one of those pixel perfect spots is you're finding a place where, because of the way the super missile is accelerating and where it starts and everything, it can hit the block. But there are several places where it works. So I don't know. I'm gonna stick with the spot that I have just because I know that it
Because
works. And
I remember, like, I think it was Punk I was watching, and like he came down here really fast, and as he was falling, he turned around and shot the super missile, and it
yeah,
worked like midair, like as he was falling, so he could just jump right in the hole, and it was like, wow, I
yeah.
would
I
like to be able to do
imagine.
that.
Yeah, I imagine for Pong, maybe there's a setup where you can just line up with this block or something. I don't know. But either that, or he probably just had some setup, either lining up with a block somewhere, or like lining up and moving slightly. I don't know. Let's try
Yeah,
this.
I would, I would really like to pick his brain up about a few things.
Yeah. Okay, that doesn't work.
But it was really fast. He was falling down, turns around, boom, and then he goes straight in the hole. It was something to behold.
I keep missing. That doesn't work. I don't know. It has, I mean, it has to do with scrolling the screen too. Like if you just
Yeah,
stand over
that's
here and just kind of walk back and try it even from the normal spot. Oops.
it works if you do yeah,
Like I always come
if
back here and
a
then move
moonwalk.
forward.
What I do is I fall here and I just moonwalk into position
Yeah.
to keep
What?
the camera at the same spot.
Yeah. Whatever works. I just like
It's one of those things, right? It's like
you'll
everybody does it different.
yeah, you'll talk to 10 different people and find 10 different setups for it, and everybody thinks theirs is the best. you know.
I don't think mine. I want to figure out which is the best.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the best is whichever one you're most consistent with. So, yeah, I can't really help with other setups for this because I don't know them.
There's a lot. I used to be all the way back here or somewhere crazy far, like here or something. I don't know. Well, thanks for the tips, Junie.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there anything else you want to do, or is that basically cover
Uh,
everything you wanted?
I'll have to look up starter Doppler.
Yeah.
I wanted to round. Once in my life, I want to two round Fentu without using charged plasma.
mm-hmm. You should learn X Factor strats if you don't know them already.
Yeah, but the odds of having charge wave in rando is basically zero.
True. Yeah. Yeah.
And if I decide, if I fall on my head and decide to start running any percent new route, then I won't have charge play. I'll have to Doppler him to death.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
All right, well, good times. Thanks again.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you going to do anything else tonight?
Probably not. No,
Okay.
it's kind of late.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do something. I don't know what though. I was thinking about doing an SMZ3, but I don't know if feel like committing to an SMZ3.
It'll take less time than finishing your room rando.
No, were you there at the end? I messed up. I missed a room in desert, and that's where my Samaria was, and that would
Oh,
have opened up
jeez.
like a bunch of item checks.
It's always the one place you forget to check.
Yeah, yeah.
I think only once I ever accidentally skipped a location and didn't pay for it. That was my first Simrad race. I skipped Green Hill Zone. I thought I did it, but I just went past. And it had like a 50% chance of having progression because only 2 spots were in logic.
Oh wow.
The one where I found this progression and Green Hill Zone.
Oh, that's crazy.
That
Yeah,
would have been
I've done that before too, though. I've missed suits or like just important things just from missing some spot, just brain farting.
Alright.
Yeah, Jargle. Oh, yeah. Let me. That's actually a good idea. I'm gonna go through GT for Jargle. I think he's to know where the keys and stuff are.
Right.
But yeah, have yourself a good night, and we'll yeah, we'll have to race an SMZ3 sometime again. It's been a while.
It has. All right.
All right, later.
See you.